Takeshi couldn't shake one thought from his mind. Why did his friends always make excuses to avoid him on his birthday? That night, he couldn't sleep and finally decided to seek out Doraemon. Doraemon spoke bluntly. He told Takeshi he was too quick to resort to violence. Solving everything with force was too brutal. That's why people didn't really like him. Takeshi felt deeply guilty upon hearing this, but he also wanted genuine birthday wishes from his friends, not just their insincere performances. Seeing Takeshi had realized his mistake, Doraemon pulled a frustration bag from his pocket. Whenever Takeshi felt an urge to explode, he could blow into it. The next morning on his way to school, Nobita bumped into Takeshi. Just as Takeshi was about to explode, he remembered what Doraemon had told him. Nobita thought he was about to get punched, but Takeshi blew his anger into the bag instead. The moment he finished blowing, he didn't feel angry anymore. Nobita was amazed. Was this really the same Takeshi? Even with a big bump on his head, he didn't get angry. Instead, he smiled at his friends. This time, when it rained, he forgot his umbrella. None of his friends offered to help him. Takeshi walked away with a smile on his face. Day after day passed. The anger bag kept growing bigger and bigger. Doraemon warned Takeshi not to blow into it anymore. If he blew into it again, it would explode. Now, it was up to his own willpower. Otherwise, his friendly image would be gone forever. Because of his previous changes, Shizuka and Nobita are planning your birthday party, so you absolutely must hold back until your birthday. But accidents happen when you least expect them. Sunio suddenly ambushed Takeshi from behind. Takeshi was furious. He chased after Sunio, ready to punch him. Thanks to Doraemon's timely intervention, Takeshi managed to control his temper. Some were stunned that he could endure such a prank on Takeshi. Later, everyone discussed whether to hold Takeshi's birthday party. They quickly decided if he lost his temper again, they wouldn't hold it for him. Upon learning this, Doraemon hurried to find Takeshi and told him about their decision. Takeshi was deeply grateful to Doraemon, but Sunio had been eavesdropping. Sunio pointed at a stray puppy by the roadside and mocked Takeshi, saying he was just as dumb as the dog, only capable of brute force. Takeshi felt his temper rising again, his fist clenched tightly. He desperately wanted to charge over and beat Sunio up, but he didn't want to give up halfway, so he held back once more. To calm himself down, Takeshi decided to go play baseball. Doraemon suddenly had a bad feeling, so he pulled out his stone hat and put it on, either to block the kitten for him or to move the vicious dog onto the fence. Suddenly, a skateboard appeared ahead. It was actually placed there by Suneo. Just as Takeshi was about to be hit, Doraemon accidentally sat on it instead. Though Doraemon took a nasty fall, he once again saved Takeshi from danger. The next day dawned, and Takeshi's long-awaited birthday finally arrived. He'd already set traps on the ground, aiming to make Takeshi lose his cool in front of everyone. Just then, Sunio heard someone approaching. He quickly hid behind a water pipe, waiting to see Takeshi make a fool of himself. Instead, 3 delinquents showed up. The leader spotted Sunio and guessed he was behind the prank. The trio decided to teach Sunio a lesson. Takeshi witnessed the whole scene. Sunio cried out for Takeshi to save him. Seeing his best friend being bullied, though he wanted to explode, he held back. He sat down on the ground and told the delinquents to leave Sunio alone and take it out on him instead. The leader couldn't be bothered with Takeshi and shoved him hard to the ground. If this continued, Sunio might really be in danger. Finally, Takeshi decided he couldn't hold back anymore. He finally snapped. Takeshi stepped forward. The leader immediately punched him. Then Takeshi began to fight back. A pitiful scream echoed across the empty lot. He held his own against 3 opponents. Unaware of the truth, Doraemon looked at Takeshi, disheveled and battered, and said to him, "You were so close to succeeding. Couldn't you have held back just a little longer?" Doraemon's words made Takeshi lower his head. Without further explanation, he turned to leave, but then Suneo spoke.